Alright guys, so we have made a lot of changes to the CBRC website, so I want to show you today just everything that you can find there, specifically contact information and information about the upcoming shows. So first thing you're going to do is cbrcexpo, .com, and that will take you right to our page. Bookmark it if you're going to be checking back on the calendar, but once you get there, check out the top of the page. We've got just pictures and information that scroll through. All of these were sent in to us by people who participate here at CBRC. So check that out, see if you made it on the top. If you have a good picture, send it in. Joshua with cbrc@gmail. So here we always put the next kind of the largest show coming up. We put the show bill there for you. You can click on it. It'll pull it up as the PDF. So we still have New Year's one on there from January. We have all of our schedule for the next couple months is coming up here. So open writing, like this one was canceled, you can find that out just by coming to the site right here. And we try to stay as up to date on that stuff as possible. So you've got January and February basically. Over on the right you can see our Twitter, our Instagram, our Facebook. You can connect with us on there. We did just update the Twitter and the Instagram, so those will be active now starting this week, so be sure to follow those. News and headlines, you've got all the articles, news agencies, everything that's covered us that we find, we try to put there for you. You can maybe see yourself at one of the shows or get some information on last year's event by doing that. Again, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram right down here with our contact information. If you go back to the top, you've got the About Us. If you don't know about CBRC, how it got started, about Carl and Cindy Harlan, that gives you all the information right there that you'd want to know. And kind of tells you how they got involved with it and how CBRC became CBRC. So we have our sponsorship page. It gives you some information on the different advertising that we have on everything. You can email Steve for that, or you can email me directly, Joshua with cbrc@gmail.com. If you want a banner, any kind of advertising on our website, on our app, if you want us to come out and do a blog review, anything like that, email us and let us know. Vendor information, just kind of a setup, of what you're looking for. You can email Steve, you can call Cindy, you can call me, we can get you to the right place. Participants, rules and regulation, and schedule of events is all under facility as well. Our calendar is one of the most useful pages that we have on the CBRC website. So right here we do have an interactive calendar. You can go every month. And we do have it pretty much updated as much as we can. So this is a PDF, so it is printable, and you can save it to your computer. We do update it a lot as things change, so make sure to check back before you head out that something hasn't changed. Now, one of the things I don't know that a lot of people realize about the website is if you go under the calendar, not only do we have them all listed out over here with links to those pages, but right here we have the event contact info. So if you have any questions about a show coming up, this is where you go first. This is all of our large shows, who runs them, who organizes them, and what their contact information is. So if you want to come to the American Ranch Horse World Show here, and you're wondering who do I contact about stalls, about shavings, about camping, I want to be a vendor at this show, who do I talk to? Right here, there's their contact information, their email. You can scroll through everyone. The information that we have on file is what we have here. So Battle Royale, we have their phone number. We try to update that and get more as we find missing. But this is a great place to start if you want to know how much to be a vendor, any of that information, how much is camping, kind of make reservations. This is every major show that we have, even the Texas Longhorn Show, the IQHA, like Juvenile Fraternity, Little Britches, Llama Show. This is everything that we know of. If you find a show that you're coming to isn't listed here and there's not contact information, just shoot us an email, Joshua with CBRC, and we'll get that listed there. But this is just a wealth of knowledge for anyone that's going to be here, for vendors, for people who come more than once a year to the barn, or even those that are coming one time and you need to know how to get here, you need to know any information. That's a good place to start for you. Obviously, we here in the office will help you in any way we can and get you in touch with the right person. But CBRC, we also have a really good kitchen on site. It's all homemade, and we have what what we consider to be the world's best tenderloin. So definitely come check that out while you're here. For plan your stay, we do have hotels and restaurants listed. We are working to work with hotels that'll accommodate our members a little bit better, a little bit more friendly. So we are updating that constantly. We are adding the hotels that we believe you should contact, and the ones that have done good for us and done good for the people that have come before. So definitely, if you're planning your stay, you can check that out. I will tell you that this week those are changing, so that's actively happening right now. We're taking those off and adding new ones that we found work better with our clientele. So check that out, and the restaurants, full link there too. So links to anything you might need to know. We do host the NTPA Winter Nationals, so we do have a link to kind of make that its own page. As we get ready for next year's event, this will all be changing, and we'll be updating everything, including changing the local hotels and everything to the ones that are going to treat you well. You can go right back to here and get back to it. On our contact, this is a good if you need information about CBRC. So Steve Jackson, our fearless manager, there's his contact information, so you can get a hold of him. Anything like you want to bring a new show in, you have questions about shows, anything like that, facility specs, anything regarding the facility, give Steve a call or shoot him an email. Joshua Barrett here, that's me, I'm the marketing guy. So if you have any questions about being on the blog, about banners in the barn, advertising, anything like that, you're a show coming in and you want to know what, Thursday night we're free, where do we send our people, any kind of that information, get a hold of me, Joshua with CRC at Gmail, or there's my direct line too that you can reach me on. Cindy Harlan, vendor information and basic contact information if you are unable to get a hold of Steve or I, and that is between the three of us, we'll be able to give you any information you need. An interactive map here, our address, phone number, and email address, info@cbrcexpo.com. Directions to the barn from Interstate 70, both from Indianapolis and Illinois. So if you have any trouble getting here, check that out. And if you're on your phone, that'll sync right with the GPS in your phone. Cool feature here for CRC that we just started this year is the Grin and Bear It app. So my wife and I, Alyssa, we go around the community and we look for things to do. And then when we like what we've done, we write about them and we put them on here for you. So hopefully while you're at CRC, if you have some free time, you can check out the blog and see what there is to do. And we kind of cover everything, so you can see Cricket's a local boutique that Alyssa went to and reviewed and wrote about, and they love CRC folk in there, and it does have kind of a Western feel, as you can tell when you're in there. So definitely check that out when you're in CRC. We've got some haunted bridges, covered bridges. Cataract Falls is actually the largest waterfall by volume in Indiana, and we have that located here just a few minutes from the barn that you can see. You can actually walk behind this right here. You can climb down and walk behind all of that. So it's pretty neat experience, and we write all about it. Some of the bars, the restaurants, where to get breakfast, where to get coffee, bowling, golf, anything that we have that we can do in the area that we've gone to and we've enjoyed, we put on here for you. You can check out older posts. There's a lot more than what you're seeing here on the page. And if you are a person that owns an attraction or a business in or around CBRC and you want to be featured on the Grin and Bear It app, just shoot me an email, Joshua with CBRC, and Alyssa and I will come out and we'll hang out with you for a little while and write about it. If you have any questions while you're here at the barn of what to do, say I have kids, or I like this or I like that, come find me and or email me and call me, get a hold of me, and we will shoot you in the right direction for something here in the area that we've found. You can also find a world of information about Putnam County and all the things there are to do in the surrounding area on our app, the CRC Expo app in the App Store. And I'll actually be back tomorrow to review that with you and just show you how that app works. But that is the website right now. Again, if you have any questions or anything, you can come here. We've got a lot of it covered for you, so that way you get right to the right person on the first phone call. If all else fails, give Steve or I a call, and you can find our information on that contact page like I showed you. Give us a call and we'll get you to the right person. We do have a mailing list. Subscribe to that, and we keep you up to date with everything And that is pretty much everything CVarsity Expo website. So definitely get on there, check it out.